Hello, guys. Get comfortable, sit down, chill, relax, do whatever you do out there. Just make it chill. Um, yeah, kind of as the title states, we need to kill a hammer. We kind of failed settlement since last time, guys. I'm just chilling, yeah, whatever. We can talk about that later. Right now, we wanna kill the guy next to us, and we also had other enemies. Like, there's been stuff going on, but I think main priority is me just starting the war. Oh, thanks for the prime, Mr. Boba. And that means I needed to. Do I need to do anything? I need to convert the hero. But we can do that while he's running. Gear is correct. Let's just prep him now. I don't expect us to really run into anything, but in all cases, I want as much firepower as possible. The problem is we haven't been able to, and you get that by the off bonus for sure at this point. You could run strength, but our hammer is so big it benefits more from off power, I would say. But I'm too lazy to calculate now. In this case, we just need to get going, and we don't have a lot. I mean, I wasn't expecting to attacking him right now, but he looks very puny, and yeah, we can analyze him a little bit later. But should I send Kata's first wave? No. I think I'm gonna do like this. And then we don't really have a rally point. I'm gonna use it on upgrades. I'll get it to 20 after, but I want to fix my queues and stuff like that. We're running everything on a very low budget kind of thing here, and I don't like it. But we can go over some of those elements. So if we go, he has level 10 palace. That means I can totally drop it with like 25, right? No, wait, no, that's 20. I should probably go calculate it, but whatever. It is the first run over, so let's. No, I don't know what level it is. I want it to drop fully. And he might have stonemason, he might not. Probably not. He doesn't really have a wall. It was like level 3 when I was calculating it, but we've only been raid scouting him, so I'm not entirely sure overall amount of def he has. And then I can't double target, so is it 36? And then we can target. We know he has stable. We know he has academy 15. Should probably and stable level 10 at least. Wall goes down. But then we're also up to 30 waves here. Or 4 waves. Which I would say is our limit, because we don't want him to be able to snipe us past 4 waves. So we could do more waves, but we can't double target yet. It's stupid. I could double target if I. Fuck it. Sorry, gotta start over. But honestly, let's finish this. We'll need it anyways. And then we can do upgrades at the same time. Do we have anything here? No. Let's just do a wacky NPC kind of thing. We should probably also boost everything we can, but we are already. Yeah, and I should do upgrades. Well, that's expensive. Trying to get like stuff to 10 currently. And then we can probably waste some gold. And then it's 20. And we can do some cheap levels in the hospital. And that was all. Oh. And then we can't do anything else for now. Could have had an upgrade on top, I guess. But hey, then we can double target. That should make our lives easier. Simming something. And then we can focus on doing what we wanted. Still looks AFK. Boom, boom, and then one. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Well, I mean, it's the first wave. We could do 25. And then target his mill and bakery. And then $72. Oh yeah, but our Caddis is not maxed out. Yeah, it'll work. That's fine. Palace and maybe residence just to be on the safe side. And then yeah, okay, let's just do 3 waves here. And then maybe drop. I don't know, we could do main building. We can also just do the warehouses and granary. But we're sure that stuff is high level. I could also drop the stable, right? That was what I did before. Maybe just do something like that. That should annoy him at least. And then the palace and residence is at least gone here on the first wave, and then we can hit more stuff easily without losses and splitting units and stuff. And hopefully he'll run into most of the power from the hammer. And let us clean him, because hopefully he doesn't have that many troops. But let's launch. Yeah, so all on same second, so all is good. So at least this will do the fighting. Yeah. We died yet? No. Still, like, what was the travel time? 20 minutes? 22 minutes? So 44 for a full hit and return. So it'll take a long time, but hopefully we'll clean his units so the rest of you guys can help out with some long distance katas. But I wouldn't get my hopes up. Like, no, wait, that was not him, right? He's that one. And why hasn't anybody cleaned him yet? So stream ends when I zero it? No. It's gonna be a long process, to be honest. I already prepped the settlers. They're just standing by to settle us in Egypt cap. And then we don't have the CP yet, but if I use an artwork, which I secured, we can settle. Otherwise, I'm just making small parties. I could also just make a small party here. But yeah, there's like different stages of the early game, right? Some people settle next to other people and then they build 2,000 clubs and 30 katas and then they try and kill him right after beginner's protection ends. And that never really works because you only need a little bit of defense. and a little bit of stew, and then yeah, you'll survive easily enough. Then there's the whole kind of chicken build kind of thing where you just like either settle close by or you spawn next to it, and then you just build 5 towns and a capital to like 13, and then you can start long hammer production time for, and then like it's a longer process, right? It can take a lot of days. And in this case, it's like that in between I'm kind of building where I just settled over and then I fixed production in 3 towns that gave us 150K an hour plus hero. That's around 160, 170. And when we had that, we just built up the stable and barrack to 20 and workshop 16. And then I've been building units. We were raiding with stable 10 before that, just oasis and killing animals, and tried to make some oasis farming work, and it really didn't. So I think on the first day I was kind of wasting some resources building Cesaris, but they've been raiding too, so it's all good. But now we're more like full micro raiding map wise, and we might go back to oasis raiding later on, but for now we're kind of just making this hammer, and that's what all our resources are going into. So I did settle another town, but we're just slowly simming it while pushing everything in here while raiding. Um, so in principle, I wouldn't have attacked him now if he had been bigger. Um, I would have just had the hammer here, because when I like we shot over here, no, on this one, and I calculated it like we were like, and like when we hit, if we were spawned in that quad, we would have taken it an hour before the other guy, but we had 2 hours of travel compared to them having less travel time. So yeah, shit happens. So I was risking it because we had other guys that could take this 18C, and then everybody else on these few amount of croppers that were available, we had already sent on and secure. This guy fell asleep. We had secured this, but he fell asleep, and then he forgot to build the last hero mansion to have enough stuff in your town to be able to survive the Natars, but he fell asleep and then he got nuked. So when I hit that one or missed that one and it returned, it was still open. So I sent on that one trying to get it, and then another guy just, casually got done, and then he was like, "Oh, that's still open. Maybe I should take it." So he took it, and then surprise, surprise, nobody wanted to be friends with him in our quad, and I think he was in another alliance too, but nobody really wanted him. They saw the whole problem, and they were like, "No, not gonna be involved." So he's been on his own, and yeah, I think he's just on the lead. But I'm not sure if he deletes like today, tomorrow, in 3 days. I have no idea. So we should just try and remove him as fast as possible. My settling is also stuck, and I need some capital fields up and running. Like I did just settle there and took these oases just to block him from, you need to enclose him and say, nope. He was golding in the early game and stuff, but I think he just kind of gave up, and now he has some defense. Like I've been raiding his oasis, and then he's been spiking me one time. Otherwise, mainly yesterday. Like it's good to do some early game units because this guy didn't. He was like full production, and then when he broke BP, he realized, oh shit, I need to start making troops. So he made katas in that one, and clubs and TKs in this one. I mean, I had no idea what he was doing really. Um, so yeah, I tried to snipe it and kill it. I managed to snipe like 50K katas in this one, and then he sent on me with what he had built. And I had called in some defense, but it was like 4 hours away, and that was when we scouted it. And then I just did some quick math, and I was like, okay, we might die, but at least he dies too. But nothing a bucket couldn't fix. So easy trade there. And then we already had catapults pumping out, so I just started killing all his stables, barracks, main buildings, academies, and stuff, residences. And then I left all his fields, and he's been a decent farm ever since. I think for the attack, we have, yep, bandages. And I should probably give the hero full health. Yeah, yeah, all good. And sorry for ignoring the chat. But thanks for looking in, guys. I don't know what we're doing here. Just we're gonna fight and get a cropper, and otherwise we're just chilling, relaxing. We could also do some more upgrades. Question is if we should do more power or if we should upgrade our fire catapults. But max is 10, right? And we don't have enough for this. Yeah. I think we can NPC just before we hit. Yeah. Yeah, it's like if you get forwarded, you need to prioritize. But and it can be hard analyzing. Like this guy was doing okay early game, but realizing now he probably way early invested into units. I had a feeling he might do that, so he built a. And he doesn't even have that many units. Where is he? He's here. Like this was what he placed in my oasis, so it doesn't seem like a lot. Like I've been expecting him to have like, I don't know, 5-10K slaves also on top, but I don't think he has it. We haven't been able to scout him. Like I've just been prioritizing units, and then we've raid scouted him, but his defense was on dodge, or maybe all his defense was in the oasis next to me. So yeah, we'll see what he has. But that was the raid scout, right? And he has scouts in the town, which means he has additional stuff on dodge here, but so maybe just a few ash wardens, and so that's easy enough for us to deal with, right? So that's why we're kind of going now. Otherwise, I would have waited a day or two and yeah, played it safer. Sugadactyl, yeah, you should totally do big parties right now. It's just my account that is bad. I have been top 5, but I mean, I'm just pushing everything into the hammer instead of simming. So we don't have the biggest hammer on server. It's rank 11 right now. But I mean, this is not a spawn hammer that we're building. So it is, in theory, far behind already. All the bigger hammers. So everything above us is probably spawn hammers of different kinds. So I'm pleased. We can really like. This is just solo. Like we haven't had any alliance push or anything. I'm just minding my own business, and it's not beautiful. This Rams can't touch a wall at all. It's only because he has level 3 we might be able to take it down. If he stays AFK, that is. Yeah, he's still AFK, so shouldn't be an issue. But it can be hard fighting early game. It's not easy. Stupid investments like what's it called? Rally point, level 20, like stuff like that. Upgrades. It's a mess. Yeah, I think everybody else except from the Raiders are mainly just focusing on production right now. Yeah. So maybe I should just get this to 10. House double upgrade. Hospital, we could push up further in case we have losses. Yeah. And then otherwise we can start on the catapults. I think queues are still running, but that is going to be our priority from now on. um, there we go. Yeah. 10 minutes. All right. I don't think there's much else we can do right now. Can always jump on the people we're sitting, but I think they're active right now, so there's no point. But I mean, early game warfare, I could have placed closer, right? But I wanted to be here, so I was outside of gray, so I could start simming straight away and generate CP and all these other things. Wasn't really something I was keen on losing in here, and I was like, yeah, travel time, and he might not be that hard to kill. There might also be other people settling, so I'm pretty sure I bounced someone also going there. I'm not entirely sure, but I mean, this guy landed not long after me, so it was just a weird location, to be honest. Um, Compared. Anyways, I was just closer here. I could also have settled the 9C that is here, but and then maybe settled into gray after or something, but yeah. I could have done it in different ways, but at least we could start early game rating from here, and I thought it would have gone better also with the Oasis rating, but problem was actually like we had to travel quite far to reach these Oasis, which means we needed to build like 30 plus CES and EI to be able to add just one to the rating list. So it was just so cost inefficient compared to, a standard satellite where you settle close to the Oasis. So, all right, you got a question, bro. If your goal is to start running the grades on main hammer as soon as possible, like for example on 10th day in X3 server, how many towns do you recommend raiding with? What? What? That's a weird question because you want to build more towns to raid with more towns to be able to build grades in a main hammer. I mean, I would just be running one hammer only. I mean, you could have satellites, but I mean, you don't need many satellites to run a hammer. But it's day 10 on X3. That really gonna hurt your cap development. So, but I mean, it'll cost you a lot because at day 10 you would actually still be developing some of the X3. Do you settle a town a day or is it every second day? Can't remember. Um, Probably a town a day. So what, you would have 10 towns and then you want to have 5 satellites. I mean, yeah, then you should be able to do that. But I mean, you can also do it without the satellites. So, but that's just pushing up your production to like 16 in the capital. You could be done with 18s in day 12, full production. So, I mean, yeah, you could have 17s in the capital at least, or 16, and then push full grades production. it's totally doable with rating on top. And I presume you're talking about, was it the spawn hammer? No, that's undefined. But like even on day 10, I would say your spawn hammer should be rating enough to run grates on its own. Not fully, maybe 10 barrack, 10 stable, or at least 16 barrack or something, whatever you choose. But you would be running grates at that point. Hey Tokyo, what would you recommend for a beginner to play? What should he do the first 2 days on an X2 or 3 server? Well, first of all, 2 days is not a long time on an X3 or an X2. I'm gonna comment on X3 because X2 I've played for 10 minutes or I think half a day. Uh, but X3 is 2 days. That means you settle. That's 24 hours in principle if you just do one party or two party opening. And then you sim afterwards. So there's not really anything to do. I think you get your fields to level 5 in the spawn, and then your capital has level 4 or fields or something, and that was the first 2 days. So it's mainly just settling and then sending a few resources around, and that'll be it, and continuing your fields. So you can just watch any of my other videos with like of X3 with 1 or 2 days. There's some stuff there, at least for settling, simming, and a little bit of rating. They are all great races, but yeah, Egyptian. Like if you want to be competitive as a noob, Egyptians are great because they give you an advantage in the early game. I mean, my teammates, like I was doing full resources on this, not raiding with the hero at all, and these guys were like half an hour faster than me. And I was also unlucky with adventures, stuff like that. So, uh, and that's just plain build order, burning some gold. There's no brain activity going on. It's just simple. When I turned off the stream, I also built a little bit on our main building to 12, stuff like that, to trigger some more CP growth. So it wasn't a perfect build at all. But that gave us another level for our hero, and we made some more CP in the meantime passively that we needed for settling. But it made us competitive to everybody, right? So it's very noob friendly because you just get more production. They're just defensive, but you can build them offensively too. Egyptians can't raid well, but they build a lot of production. That's why everybody is settling capitals, because they double their production. And then you have that more production to just build a hammer. You don't have to raid. You just make enough, even for grates. So simming is the key. But it costs a bit of gold and a bit of time, because you kind of have to keep the storages low. And I've been oversleeping, and Miller has been out partying, and I might look a little tired, but I try and sleep in, but I have a few alarms and stuff. I think we can be offline for like 3-4 hours with our current storages, but we've had to run them low to be able to not waste our resources. Um, and our production is super low, right? It's not like we're ranked, okay, 49 now. I think we're 25 earlier today. So it kind of shows different levels in people's production. Some have 500K. Somebody like me have 170 or something. Yeah, 150 now. I converted the hero away from resources, so that's probably why we dropped a lot of ranks. But it kind of shows that some has 500k in production because they're building up Egyptians very well, and then other people have very little. It should be more, Boba. It should be more. Egyptians, yeah, slaves are great. They're also great late game. They're always good. But you can't really build a unit wrong with Egyptians. Oh, we got a level up, so we hit something. At least the hero didn't die. Okay, well, that wasn't a lot. But yeah, he's pretty AFK kinda. And I wasted all my ointments. That was great. He still has more defense though. Because, yeah, he was defing his other town. But at least he doesn't have a ton of slaves, so this is way easy. He did build residence again after the palace. What the hell? Anyways, cropland. Yeah, we can destroy this town as much as we want to. And yeah, only stable 10. Yeah, warehouse gone. All good. So next time we can build more waves. So I won't go back to raiding. Like I'm gonna make sure this job is done. Oh, and you are faking him, Nick. Thank you. I forgot about it. Because yeah, some people might switch into vacation mode. And yeah, luckily no stonemason either. That's very nice. Yeah. Yeah. So super easy, super easy. This is great. But Miller was also asking me, so what about the hammer? And the thing is, we can still keep going with this hammer. Like, just keep, like, I think we're gonna stop full siege production soon, and then we can just focus on units for rating and power, and then we can focus on getting our production up on the account and getting back in the game. And then yeah, run full rating on the side. I also wanted to go here, like I wasn't sure anybody else wanted to go forward and resecure this whole area, but so I kind of took it on me, and it means just I can cover a lot of ground here. Like it's mainly just this guy being here and some other small stuff, but Goofy will take care of everybody there. I'll take care of everybody here and up here and here. But I think we do have some these guys applied to us. So they have that whole area covered. So I wasn't planning on making friends, but if there's one friend to be had for securing this entire plus plus area around Gray, I think it's a wise choice to do and work with them. Maybe we need to help clear that and that, but I mean, it's easier than me trying to kill everybody. Like there's really limitations to what you can do. But then we would have somebody to work with here in Gray Zone, either more def or more hammers. I don't really care. Um, um, and this guy can get secured here too. But I need to kill Enigma. He's all over the place here. Growing too much. So I mean I have stuff I need to do after this one. This one I manhandled, so he's pretty AFK, so yeah, just a farm. So that's great. Um, and then he needs to die, and that's it for today. But it'll take a while. but so be it. Oh, you're already talking to the Northern dude on Black Panther? Alright. Yeah, well, too bad for Black Panther. I mean, if that's the thing holding him back, then, you know, better have the discussion now than later. But that's fine. There's also a difference between what he might see as locked in and not locked in. But and again, it's always based on who utilizes what the most. But it's all good. Yeah, yeah. Well, just stipulate everything. That's fine. Yeah. So, about all good. I mean, ugh, I really manhandled my queues, but I had extended them with 3 hours and everything pretty much, and then I've just been running upgrades and smithies and all that, trying to get that up now for when we actually needed it. Hey, Eiston, it's been going on for 6 days. X5 speed. So yeah. Um, yeah, I don't know how to give you a reference point or anything, but yeah. By the way, you don't need to send 70 katas on him. I don't think so, man. I really wasn't expecting you guys to send any siege because the problem is he still has the def down here. He has this. So, I mean, if you want to send the katas with a pre-cleaner able to handle this, then sure do it. But I wouldn't expect anybody to actually help. But yeah, if Yen has any follow troops on a board, then he can. But he had 3 hour travel time. Oh yeah, if Yen killed it in spawn, yeah, he can go kill it. I haven't really spoken to him about it. Oh no, that was a bad time for Bugda to drop all the reports from X10. Oh no. Apparently a guy switched his boots mid-op because he realized he had warrior boots on, and got all their hammers walled super hard. So yeah. But yeah, sounds good, Nick. Like if you can arrange it for him to clean it with his, I think he has a bunch of legionnaires over here or something like that. But it'll be a bit of a travel time. But at least if it gets cleaned, then yeah, then it's done. It's not the easiest thing to. I mean, I'm not sure what level he has. It's all rest scouts, so I'm not sure how big his wall is. And Roman, I've seen maybe he has 1,000 legionnaires. I don't really know. Well, definitely not 20. Okay, we'll send the hero along with 15 strength. I don't know what he has. I mean, the problem is it's not necessarily an easy clean for him. So, and when I kill his capital, they will disappear. So, I'm not in a hurry. I think also when it returns now, I can do 8 waves. Like I can just start targeting all these crop fields and everything. Um, and then after that, split it more. So maybe I need to run 4 or 5 times. Maybe even 3. How many fields are there? There's what? I need 21 double target. And right now I can build 3 waves. Yeah, that's 7 times I need to run. Yeah, I mean, that'll take a while. That's 5, 6 hours. We're not in a rush, but and not at the expense of him wasting all his legionnaires. But no, wait, he had EIs too. So yeah, maybe he can clean it. Can you ask him? Just, and I can just be lazy. We have some resources. So just keep simming. How much siege do I have? I should continue making catapults. And I'm pretty broke. 12 minutes. 7 minutes. This is not good. Do I have any units at home? Yes, I have some Caesaris. Or EI or whatever it was. And then that can raid on that town. We need more resources. At least we're gonna get a raid here in 11 minutes. That's something. Landing in 11 minutes to see if troops still there. Okay, cool. As long as you guys don't accidentally start cutting his spawn. That would not be too lucky for me. So also a good idea to get him killed as soon as possible so other people can't remove this one and block it over here, or he made his own katas and blocks it. You know, many ways for it to be annoying. Just had to check some chats. Oh yeah, yeah. In most cases, people would have chiefed his spawn. So yeah, this guy building a chief. That wouldn't be too nice. He's like, I'll take a hunt town. But it was weird. He wasn't raiding at all. Why start hunts? That's why start Egypt. Free resources. Um, simple life. But yeah, we've just been doing easy farming. I think I could also add this to farm list, right? Yeah, I just needed to send 15 EIs, right? Needed more farms anyways. 15 not enough? Really? But we have level 10. Oh, 20. Oh no. 25. 23. 22. 21. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and he's just, yeah. I kept killing his units, so he got sad. We killed what we could, free stuff. And I think I mentioned I accidentally dropped his warehouse. I was like, oh shit. But it only went down to 8, so we didn't have enough catas to zero it. But yeah, I was targeting Palace, and then he only had a residence, even though he had converted to cap, and then, yeah, silly stuff. But units are home in 7 minutes, so I'll stretch my legs real quick, and be right back, you guys. Oh, you can check out the top 10 rating. Ta-da! Hello, hello again. So, what's crack-a-lackin'? That was that rating. And we'll use the units for the attack. But wait, I calculated on 4 ways. But sometimes we can do more. What is the simulation for? Let's clear everything. They're still level 1. Attack and then target tents. Okay, so 30 is enough. 28. 28 katas. Okay, and then I can drop all his fields. Like, I think we targeted the highest one and it's only 10. Like we accidentally hit that, right? So we just anticipate all his fields are 10. And then we'll just make sure we put in an insert big enough to kill what he had in his spawn in case he recalls and tries to cut or something. Oh, he can actually time by forwarding back to his cap. So he doesn't have to time with Oasis withdrawal and stuff like that. Oh, Scout's lands in 2, sweet. And my Qs are terrible. Yeah, I shouldn't care about helmets right now. I should just, yeah, almost an hour, perfect. And almost nothing, 23 minutes. So yeah, we're pretty broke, you guys, but we would never be sure how much we needed to break him. So having enough both to kill that guy, and then we can kill that guy later. Clean him out. Maybe make him a farm too. I don't think he has much units around here. Maybe a little bit here in the cap. So I should probably, yeah. Well, I should probably just try ramming him when we're done here. Def is still in spawn. Well, that's nice to know. He also is very AFK right now. But can you clean it? Like, how much did you have? Like, you have 1,000 legionnaires and like 500 EI. That should be enough to trade decently here, right? Like, let's say he has level 7 wall for tasks and stuff. Like, just to be conservative, he doesn't really have upgrades. Maybe 1-1. 1,000 legionnaires and 500 EIs and a hero. Yeah, that was the raid. So, I mean, you can pleasantly just clean that with an even trade. Still a win trade. Okay. 340 and 80. Yeah, I mean, that's a bad trade. So, I mean, so you can recall everything if you want to, but it's not a must. And I must say, but it'll take me, what, 6 hours at least to kill him, maybe 5. So, yeah. But then the units will automatically disappear because the town disappears. So, I mean, what was the cost? Damage. Yeah, well, we can calculate it pretty fast. Like, this was the cheapest we can pretty much do it, right? And that'll cost you, yeah, around 200k or something. Right. So we can save you 200k by not doing it. So I would honestly just leave him alone. Either I'll run into it or it'll just disappear. So and yeah, there's a ton of travel time involved for you as well. So just ignore it, leave it alone. Rate it when his cap disappears. That'll be better. Hey Sankey, yeah, I have a Canadian duel, and then Beowulf, also for sitting in case, like just in case. Not really on the regular, but more like if we have coverage issues. So we've been able to maintain, like, I don't know, online time for the most part, but sometimes like 3 hours AFKness, stuff like that. So, but we make it work to some extent. It was never supposed to be a high activity account. Just slow, chilling Egyptian simming. But we kind of changed gears for a minute. So hopefully we can go back to chilling. Oh, you're playing on qualifiers? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they started up like a month back or something like that, I think. So good luck. But yeah, qualifyings are pretty chill. Isn't it just some pop stuff, burn some gold to be big enough, but there's not that much competition, so you don't have to burn a lot of gold. You just need to sim, right? And oh yeah, we actually got resources back. Army is back. So actually, maybe I should queue a little with helmet, siege. Like if we're gonna ram the other guy, but we need katas to destroy him faster. Stable helmet there. We have on. So that fixed queues for a while. We could switch him. He'll be gone for an hour. And we can just queue imps in the meantime. And then we'll see how many waves we can build here. Like, I should just do 1,000, 1,500. And he doesn't have any units left in principle, so we can also just run katas in the first wave. What was the limit? That was, or maybe we should take down the bigger stuff first. Yeah, he doesn't have any stonemasons, so maybe we should prioritize that. So we could kill his granary. His academy is high, but we should probably kill his main building. And then oh wait, it was 28, right? Yeah. Then do cropland. Cropland, and then we can just duplicate. And then, yeah. Then target cropland. And then we can just beef up the hammer. That's like 5 waves, but I don't think he's gonna insert that at all, so. And everything lands on. Oh, are you kidding me? What the fuck is this? What is this? What is. Better to go there for a recall. So now we can set it all up again. Thank you, Draven. Why? Why I split my shit into 3 different seconds? Are you kidding me? Well, we know what we wanted, right? Oh, 72 on main building and granary. And then it was 28 cropland. Duplicate, and just added leftover stuff, and that was also just cropland, right? And everything else is looking right. Yeah, that's better. That's what we wanted. Qualifiers and tournament is always X2 speed. So, yeah. Doobity doobity doo. Yeah. Now we we got nothing to do. Well, we could save this artwork we bought and then just start prepping a small party. Just slow sim that. Yeah, plenty of crop. We can just slow sim Academy up. Spend some time on that, and then the other guy still has Catus running right now. Do I have any troops left? No. Should probably have left some for raiding. But we'll build some units in the meantime, I guess. I'll be there soon. Exactly, and like while I was sleeping, Jan was writing me like, raid it, raid it, there's tons of resources there. And I was like, yeah, I'll raid that when I wake up. And he was like just waiting for me to get on. Like, oh, finally you raided it. Really? Why are you so slow? Like, just relax, man. It'll all work out. Oh yeah. So yeah, he had the unit standing there, and I was also hoping to be able to clean all his defense that is now down there. I would have preferred just cleaning it here, but I was waiting for recalling all my stuff here and there later on in the afternoon. So yeah, could have been nice to clear him out, but this works too if we just get it for free. I got all the animals, yeah, and he did have some scouts, so he probably turned off Dutch. That also explains the hero death. And that's gone too, so it's pretty decent for us. So yeah, pretty chill, guys. It's not crack-a-lacking that's super hard right now. It's pretty mellow. Um, Yannick wants to play, right? But I mean, this guy could have had so much more stuff. Like, he could also have had level 13 field or 12 fields and supporters build like 2 of them, and then he could have been pumping like, I don't know, 6k slaves a day. I mean, we could have been really, really screwed, but I mean, he decided not to fight, so I'm thankful for that. So plan is to get it, and then this can take another Oasis, I guess, just a 25%, and this can claim these 3, which means this one can take that one, and maybe 50% there, and this one can take 75%. And then all we need to do is push production there and the capital, and then tomorrow we can start running parties, big parties, I guess, and then we can easily settle 1 or 2 more towns. And then we can settle from the cap, so we can just settle more Egypt towns. So question is, why haven't no one claimed that one? But I don't really want to mingle over there for now. Hey, change this town. Change capital, I mean. But there's not that many great oases around. Question is... uh, could settle that one, take double iron. Because I would love to get the oasis, double up stuff, 50% stuff. But what he's thinking, but I would give to the iron bonus. But as Gaul, it's bad. I can claim this. Oh, smooth. Hey, Karen. I should probably not interfere with this oasis distribution. When I kill this guy, I can take his Egyptian. I mean, I can turn it into another Egyptian feeder. Well, at least 100, or yeah, 250%. But it's just right now I don't want to go into gray and lose out on CP stuff. I don't want to build towns in gray because it's actually quite sad having to take the Natar hits. But it could be pretty sweet to some extent. Getting these double 50s. Also, these are not croppers we want to settle, so they give pop based on all these fields. So maybe we need to build one of like all of these crops to 6, but we probably won't even need that. But there's also, oh no, then you have to make so many crannies. Oh, that's also disgusting. I really don't want to. We can also chief this Natar over here. It's that guy who took it. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't really have anything. I appreciate you love the animations, Dan. Just homemade stuff. So, for the most part, clipping and cutting and stealing and making some myself, and yeah, just a mix of stuff. Academy still simming. 13 minutes away. I could convert hero to res, but I mean, in case we need to fight, it's better. Gonna zero the crop? Yeah, slow and steady. At some point we'll get done. I need to run, what was it? No, but now I'm already targeting more. I think we need to run 4 more times or something like that. Right now we're also still targeting some bigger buildings just to be sure they go down. So when we can start making waves of just what was 28, then we can start making a lot of waves. 177 divided by 28, that's 6.3 waves. So yeah, 4 or 5 more rounds, and we're still making how much? 15 katas, 12 katas an hour. Yeah, 12 katas an hour, because that's 13 minutes for 3. So we'll get enough for an extra wave pretty much in 2 hours. That's after 2 hits. So, but yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Otherwise, I mean, we have the classic distribution about some people going overkill, people playing like medium, chill. Bronze Fairy is under attack, external. And yeah, and then you have the crap down here in the bottom, which is not really try-harding. Or it's just functioning as support accounts and stuff like that. And yeah, external is dying all the time. Like we invited some people from. I mean, we were going for the 18C, right? But didn't get that, and then we made an 18C over here, and then we invited some other people who had this 18C over here, but they're they got hit again. I mean, they got here. I was storing clubs, all kinds of stuff. I mean, and otherwise they're just kind of filling up our, you know, it's shit like this all the time, right? They're not fucking on the accounts. At least they're starting to. The people annoying them are running out of troops, just hitting them all the time. Because otherwise, it's been stuff like this, and yeah, I don't know, just not good trades. But I mean, they will survive in the long run. Like again, they had the 18C there, starting to get production up and securing the area. At least he controls all three. Does that mean? He actually took all three to the capital, and at least that guy. And then what was the other guy called? Aluka. Yeah. So he's doing mainly Oasis raiding. Yeah, only Oasis raiding. Spawn hammer, I guess. Yeah, that's the spawn hammer. But I mean, they have also just been trolling him irregularly. I mean, yeah, whatever. Um, I really feel broke on resources. This is terrible trying to. Have we built any? Yes, a little. Go, 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 go. Raid something. Oh yeah, there's some messed up reports in between there, Nick. Oh no, we dropped out of top 20. Oh my god. Ugh. But I mean, what we're doing here, you could do anywhere on the map to other people or whatever. It's kind of the medium sized. We could delay and keep simming more and build up the hammer, because the more hammer, the better it trades, right? So, but yeah, this is good. This is good. Easy life. Hey, Alex. Oh my god. Uh, how is the Norwegian summer treating you, Alex? Are you out in the woods with the bears and stuff? And I also need to reset parties. Ugh. Ugh. I don't want to. I was just skinning a moose. For your bare hands. Okay. Well, you had me fooled there for a second. I mean, I visited Joachim in his moose hunting cabin. I mean, we were not hunting mooses, meese. I think meese is the plural. Um, but those fuckers are fucking huge. We saw a few of them, and they just have different, shelters set up like smaller hunting cabins, and then you just sit there and wait for the damn moose, and then you get it, and then they can take it back to their home or their little cabin in the woods, and then they have like seriously like that whole slaughter setup for chaining up the moose and stripping it down and all that stuff. Like that was almost bigger than the goddamn house we were living in. I mean, that's how much you prioritize having it sheltered and having a place to fall back. That's in Danish. I don't know. Factory work it kind of. Anyways, so maybe you also did some moose hunting. I mean, it's not uncommon. um, yeah, and moose steaks are great. I didn't get to kill any mooses, but or meese, but got to eat some steaks. Are we landing in? No. Fooled you. Fooled myself. But yeah, I think like we got it the very like Swedish way, just potatoes and a steak kind of thing. But it worked. Oh yeah, I think we heated some béarnaise sauce or something. No, no, they didn't heat the béarnaise sauce. We were just eating it cold. Cold béarnaise sauce and potatoes and a fucking steak. I was like, yeah, that fucking works. Uh, and then grouse, which is like the northern bird kind of thing. Every time you see lost, no, alone in the wilderness and stuff like that, all they hunt in Alaska and Finland or something. It's like, oh, there's a grouse, and another grouse. Is there any other birds up there? Nope, just grouse. Um, that wasn't so nice. I mean, it's a gamey bird and all that, but made some mushroom sauce for it, so it was kind of okay. But you eat meat and grouse. That's how it works in the north. So sleighs, you just edit here, and then you click here to you have this color scheme. So yeah, the guy I'm sitting, he has he has everything in gray, and it's like I would prefer him not having groups because this is just it's like I can't figure out where and what and stuff, and it's like so if you have like capital for blue and orange for a satellite and spawn is red or something, and I like green for supporters and stuff like so, but I can't fix them for you. I don't have editing rights, so it's something you control, but for me it was just like it's more confusing just having lines of stuff. Um, yeah. I think when I get the cab, I'll make it blue and drop it below the hammer or something. Like just and things that are color coordinated. Yeah, it's annoying to have duels. It's very nice just being solo and can control everything. But if you get the right duels and just talk it over and chill around it, then it's better just being able to go live your life. Yeah. However, everything possible that can be done has been done. Yeah, that's why this game mode is very nice. So you can make different variations, try something new. Is this... Yay, Hammer's Landing. Go, buddy, go. Kill him. How many drops? 7 fields. That's like half. So, which means we can probably kill the other half on the next go. Then we've removed all his fields, and then everything remaining is just infrastructure. Like Academy is 15. We're dropping his granary now, so it's gonna be small stuff that are left overall. Maybe smaller. He must have upped his barrack a little bit today too. But there shouldn't really be much left at level 20. Or high, like above level 10. Maybe Academy and main building. Didn't target main building here, right? Oh yeah, we did that now. And then, yeah, we didn't even drop it to... But that's because we're missing level ups. Okay. Katas that we didn't drop it fully. But that will automatically be able to be killed by a level 28. Katas. No upgrades. Okay, so that didn't work. So does he have stonemason? Oh, this is quite annoying. This was kind of useless. Okay, I was trying to be smart about it. It didn't work. Well, oh, but the thing is, those crop fields, they don't provide any pop anymore now. So if we just drop the other fields and then kills the infrastructure he has within, then maybe 1 or 2 more rounds could be enough to actually remove his town because it doesn't have any pop to survive. So yeah, well, we'll see. I'll try and drop the other big buildings because it's getting real low. We have already dropped half of its population. Oh yeah, troop speed should be higher here in X5. It's really bad. It's the same speed as X3, right? So me having to travel 20 minutes here is kind of a bore. Miller is on the road. He was at a wedding yesterday, so finally he can come home and support me better. He can get to do all the swimming. But thanks for the sub, Mr. Papa. Thank you for the prime. Very nice. That's the good stuff. And should I? No, I shouldn't make any more scouts. There's no need. kept the hero infantry helmet. But I can feel that we're not raiding right now. It's actually becoming surprisingly unpleasant. Ah, you're from Hisoka. All right. Cool, 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 cool. It's day 5. 6, kind of. So is that equal to X10? That would be day 3 on an X10. We're kind of fighting right now. So yeah, X5 doesn't progress as fast at all. You want to play Dravian for a day, and then after that, it's like, oh god, I need sleep. Oh no. So don't do it, mate. Don't do it. Stay out, or just join an account and chillax. Be a Discord duel. It's better just to be yapping a little bit. The settling and simming up in X10 is annoying. Do you even hear yourself, bro? No. X10 simming is the best. Yeah, multiple villages. But I mean, I just love the X10 speed of simming up stuff because you can sim a whole town without gold in a full day, or like in 12 hours pretty much. Like you can just get everything up. No, bro, I'm not gonna play X10. I'm just playing this server for like, I don't know, 2 more weeks and then I'm gone. So that's also why I'm not really dedicatedly streaming, guys. It's just occasional stuff when I have some energy and stuff. Otherwise, I'm moving my apartment. I'm gonna go away, leaving all you guys behind too. So I'll be at least gone for like half a year. So oh, you heard me. And then what tribe we're going for? Well, in that case, it's definitely gonna be Egypt, man. But you want to raid, so you know, you see, you and me, we can't work together. It's impossible. Only on this account. But hey, bro, you could join my account. Not that we've ever played together, but then you and Miller can keep going, and I can leave. Legionnaire VVK, we're doing Empyrean. Like I was supposed to play defense, and now it's kind of changed to that I want to make the biggest Roman beast that I can for hack and slash. Um, so we're just gonna keep merching, keep running hospital, and then just build up a beast for grinding. Take unique boots or something like that, and just waste it on the account and just go around trolling. Uh, so so that's the new plan. So I mean, if you want rating, dude, and you want stuff, then join here for that. Otherwise, we're not gonna fit together because, well, we're gonna have an Egyptian cap, you know. So I get Egyptian simming, and you get some hacking and raiding. But me and Miller are just chilling, so it's all good in either case. Can I? Don't need to spend down right now for queues. Ah, yeah. Go take care of the family, man. Enjoy. I'll lay here and fall asleep ever so gently. When is Hammer home? It's gonna be like, yeah, 15 minutes. Milo was driving home. That's 3 hour trip. That means he's home just before midnight. And then we can settle, wait for Natas. Natas gonna take 4 hours until they land. So he can maybe sim a little on it in the morning, but otherwise he can do raiding and simming of the new town and complete it in the time. So yeah, new capital sometime tomorrow. That'll work. Oh, that's expensive. Could be worse, but not cheap. Why is nobody betting on this? Bet like that. Okay, guess we can bid even more. At least we pushed him up a little. We could still use a map. Like a map is pretty much the only thing I have really secured. Yeah, 2 hours away. Oh yeah, have some troops. Color scheme are we going with? Yeah. All right. You went with that color scheme. Perfect. At least that makes it more organized to look at. Because I was also already always like these two I was mixing around. Cool. There we go. Oh, you can. Sorry, I'm just laying down here in my own little world and slight off angle on the mic. I'm sorry. Um, um, I was also just considering just watching a movie and chilling. You know, it's not much going on, guys. I don't have that many more stories to tell. Like the team is, you know, just chilling, being on voice together for the most part, and I don't know if anybody would join me if I went in there. But oh, he's under attack and external. So our added members are dying slowly. Um, we might get some more friends, but otherwise people are chilling. Like I think we can maybe look at map just to get an overview. Oh, so you know 18C, 18C, 18C areas. We have some settlements here and around Gray. Um, this might help me get some overview too. We have a random guy, Nip, out there. And a guy, that's our Roman. Mid our quad. Some stuff there. Um, it doesn't look like we're that many people. Well, I presume, yeah, we got some capitals here, center area for the most part. So, I mean, we are located here for the most part. I just thought we had a few further out. Ah, this guy's pretty spread out. Yeah. and some over here. Right. But I mean, everything is within 50 by 50 kind of thing. So I guess that's fine. What was account was Dan on? I gotta go check the sheet. Not right now, at least. But okay, more for the party. So we can fill in some more, but we don't really have the resources, right? Yeah. We can fill it up like that. Yay. So yeah, nobody wanted to chat right now. So pretty it's pretty straightforward. I'm gonna at least try and build as many waves as I can overall. Target the bigger crop fields and then maybe go for infrastructure directly in the cap. Then maybe I can kill it in like 2 rounds. The whole town, maybe, but otherwise 3 or 4. And then just settle in, wait for the stars to hit, convert, and then we can do raiding. I should track this guy's pop just to see. Well, he is swimming alive. Population 52. So yeah, I think he is pumping some defense from his spawn, like just pumping Praetorians. They're pretty fast too. So he's not gonna be necessarily a super easy guy to kill. So I don't necessarily need to kill him today or anything, but maybe in a day or two when Hammer is bigger and we can do it faster. So I mean, maybe settle cap. We could settle him next. Otherwise, we could, yeah. As I talked about. Yeah, this is probably the best settlement. Settle this one, double 50. And then we can send settlers from there to there if needed or whatever, but that'll just be another supporter. And we can run it Egypt style. And then we can settle. This is fine with being Egypt too. Like we're just gonna settle feeders for the most part, and then maybe a Roman or 2 later on, and then we can use that for merging into the main hammer. But then we're required to build residence 20 in this town, and that'll be a little expensive, so it's a lot further down the road. Oh, and you took Yen again. Yeah, I saw you added him. But I think he was reliable also for the most part. So at least last time he played with you. Mm. Who has EI? This guy in his spawn? Did you scout him or no? Or did he try? Oh, he tried raiding you? No. Hmm. But you let him take the 50%. Oh, he tried raiding you? No, that was you taking it. Hmm. Oh, and Northern Lights joined. Why am I not getting alliance information anymore? Has that bugged out or? Hmm. Well, that's sad. But yeah, okay, they joined. Okay, and Black Panther too. So these two joining in. Again, them controlling this gray zone. I'm not sure where their spawn is. It's over here, right? Yeah, that's fine. So I mean, they can play defense, they can play offense, whatever. But then we have better control of this area all of a sudden. I don't have to fight everybody. And they're rank what? A lot. Yeah, population 11. And so I'm not sure what they're building. They could build a hammer. Could also be full defense. Probably a death town, right? Um, I would expect them to run a hammer. And Neil sounds like a hammer. That sounds like a hammer. Um, if it feels like a hammer, sounds like a hammer, it probably is one. Otherwise, they could easily settle something over there and control it. Small net tar town. Anyways, that was him, and then Black Panther here should be joining at some point. But I mean, they have a spawn hammer over here. Yeah, next to some of our guys, and they kind of control some area of plus plus. At least got some coverage, and otherwise they just built a lot of satellites all over. But at least they're top 10 rating, but only just in the top 10. So, but they have a cap on top, 75%, I think it was. Can get 100. So, I mean, it's not really something they look to be prioritizing. So, I mean, but there's potential. So, two decent additions. They're also what? Yeah, population rank 13. So 11 and 13 joining. So, and I don't think they require much babysitting and helping and stuff. So we can mind our own business and relax and chill. Did you destroy your embassies? I mean, yeah. I mean, I didn't really have any. Like I built one to level 3 here maybe, so I could change the the banner. And then I haven't changed capital, so I haven't built another embassy at all. But no, I need a space for more granary capacity, so there's no reason to have an embassy. I'll rather have other stuff. But yeah, we haven't really touched our spawn. Our spawn has been feeding everything pretty much, unless it's nighttime and we're sleeping. Then we just queue some granary and turn off all our trade routes. Like otherwise, our account is constantly just running trade routes every 15 minute pushing what is equal to our whole production in an hour. Um, and it just keeps pushing it either to new towns for boosting up, or in this case, hammer the last a day or two. But hey, hammer's home. So in principle, we could do what we did before, which was what, 72-ish, maybe 80. And then target main building and And then I know I don't drop the croplands, but we push them below so they don't give any pop. This is a pretty stupid way to do it, but I think that's one way to. And this one could just target a clay pit, and then that's done. And then for the other part, we can try and just target everything within the town on the next go, plus 2 rest fields, and then maybe we can delete the whole town. So yeah, I don't need to organize this any other way. Ugh, and it split my waves. Why, bro? Why are you doing it to me? So yeah, always recall in these instances. It's better than him suddenly cutting your stuff unless you're in a time constraint, but then even then I wouldn't recommend it. Main building. Cropland, copy. Oh, how many did we kill? We killed 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, it's actually 14, so we should target crop field. Question is, if 20 drops it below 6, it probably does. We'll see. Yeah, okay, at least everything on the second. And then at least the chariots are home for raiding. Should stop sending everything all the time. All right. Yeah, so that's going again, and we can still chill sim here until we need to send the settlers. Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, and that was the guy who built that town. Yeah, no, bro. That's a no. I mean, it was also like, what was it? A day after they settled this one, you know. He probably just had Crop Finder on, and then he was like, "Where's the a 9C 150%? Great, let me just settle this right next to the 18C." So yeah, no, don't just ignore him. You still haven't changed cap either, no. So try and chief it. I mean, easy chief. Dude, there's no reason for them to join. I know it sounds easy for you to just get his Oasis in the transaction, but we don't need to do that transaction. Just take it and kill him if you can in the long run. Let's hope these guys are passive, but it seems like they are. Not troublesome. Oh, his spawn is over there. Oh. And then he moved super far away on this one to build a satellite raiding town, or what the hell is he doing? Maybe it's him raiding, maybe it's probably this guy helper raiding that area. He's making a spawn hammer, it seems. Well, I could be wrong, but yeah. Hmm. Yeah, well, just ignore him. I mean, and do your own thing. Just, it might cost you, that's whatever. It's all good. And we can, oh, I think I forgot to switch helmet, right? Oh well. Mm. Yeah, I think I have a hard time pushing it above an hour queue, as long as we're not raiding. So, but we're getting some stuff done. Mm. Oh no, I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, I'm just waiting for Miller to come save me, and then I can go nap. And then knowing that this is done is kind of put me in a very mellow place. Like, he's not gonna join any alliance either. He's not gonna get saved. Nobody's removing this or chiefing or anything. Pretty much fully AFK. No, Miller won't do any of that. He's busy with his own work and stuff, and life. So he just casually clicks. So I mean, I think I've also said with you guys what the progression is gonna be, and yeah, just a cap, and then we can go back to chilling and simming and raiding a little bit, and then otherwise just talking smack. I also saw some people were like mentioning like that, like they wish they could play here on this round too, but it's not really a streaming round. It was just more, I just wanted to show a build order the other day, which turned out to not be that great. And then, but you know, it works for whatever noob reason you might have to try and play the game. So it wasn't really going to be committed streaming. It was just more like hanging out with some people I know in advance. So not anybody who's just joined the stream. So maybe another time in the future, but for now it's just trying to make it as chill as possible. Yeah, as Nick said, like even though it wasn't the most beautiful build, it was you didn't have to do anything except building those things, and I built them successively and used gold for it, you know, and that made us able to be the 10th person on the server to settle. So I thought I had still some kind of advantage in regards to getting into that other crop. I was just be fun trying to settle there, and there's like 150% and 125% that would battle this area, so it could have been fun to move into. So I kind of overstepped, but there were no real croppers left. I think there was like 100% I could have gone for, but Miller really wanted 150. So, I mean, but now we'll get the 150 here, just a little bit in reverse. So yeah, build order wise, like if you just want to secure 125% or 100% or something like that, that Egypt build order, even if you fuck it up a little bit, can easily secure a cropper. 150 and stuff like that, the really sought after stuff, not necessarily something you can reach in time. So just to clarify that. But yeah, now we're just, oh, we have 800 pop now. So is it the biggest village? No, no, not even. Oh, it's so far behind battle toads. So yeah, they're just massing a spawn hammer, Hun-based rating thing. Are they top 10 raider? Battle toad. Yeah, rank 4. And then they have what? No, not even a satellite on top. They settle a cropper here. Huh. And then they made it into a Tudor. Okay, so they're just building a big hammer in their spawn. Raid heavy, and then Tudor cap just for the brewery. And then production is up on this town. But it's a Tudor town. Why? I was expecting them to merge in or something like that, but they can't do that with double Tudor. Yeah, well. And teammates have taken the Oasis. Well, they can reach that one, at least. But hey, yeah, otherwise, competitive build order to some extent. I agree, Nick. Sometimes it's just better not to put people's hopes up. 73, 52, 8. We have absolutely no resources, so. Mm. Hmm. Yeah, sorry, Nick. Sorry. Oh yeah, I could have settled this, but no, I think travel time, this one was faster. Amy sending over there. I think she was faster. That's, or maybe no. Yeah, I think yeah, a little bit. Also, mainly travel time. I think we launched at the same time though, Nick. And I do have a fair amount of fields additionally. And Goofy and that stuff over here were kind of faster to these, so I was limited. But all good. Oh, they were 50 minutes later to send? Oh, okay. But yeah. I thought it was secure, but it wasn't. So we could always goof it up with more stuff. Then I wouldn't even have to make this. Oh yeah, I could have. I wonder what this guy is building though. Yeah, he's just Egyptian running around with a Spartan marauder sword. Did he spawn as in? No, he spawned Egypt. Why did he buy a stepper weapon? I mean, it might be cheap though. That's probably why he has it, but I don't think he has any intentions. Maybe he's gonna build a hammer there. And I wanted to build a supporter here. It's probably not the best place to have a supporter, but yeah, a good reason to build it here is also then I can make katas for artifacts. It is quite far from me, and that will cover everything here and down. So yeah, I should totally make a supporter there, even though artists might spawn around here. No, we have 5k people in the server, so maybe they spawn around here actually. So it is a good distance, but maybe I should check back here later on and see if he's starting a hammer there. But I kind of doubt it. But he is not settling anywhere else here in gray zone, so he only has that. But I guess that's classic gray zone to some extent. Yeah, so and then question, yeah, I think this guy's still, no, he's back being active. So it might not even be worth annoying this guy today. We could probably do it another day. It's better to rate this guy, which we can do again. Yay. Oh, do we have anything to fix in hospital? A little. Yeah. That's all good. And we can run small parties here again. And then big parties tomorrow. Depending on our needs. That's 4,000. I presume the next one is like 5 or 6,000. 1, 2, 3, 4 big parties. So yeah, I think it'll work if we put on small parties again, and then in 12 hours we could run big parties. But I don't think we have the production for it. Yeah. It's a little wacky right now on rating. I wonder how much pop this is going to drop it, but probably not that much. Mainly from these two. Question is if we drop them completely. Academy we will. I'm not sure about the main building. Otherwise, I don't think there's anything super interesting going on. At least Skies and Ivy, but we stole 2 members here. I think Sky is going to be our main competitor. Maybe some Turk meta stuff. But I mean, Sky wrote us about working together, and I was like, yeah, no, ignoring that. We need some nice enemies. So hopefully they'll try and run some with EV stuff, and some of the others might. But I mean, there's 20 full alliances almost, and then there's us. That's half. But that's the plan. I think we managed to reach like 5K players. Yeah. So there'll be stuff to raid and have fun with and fight with. And okay, hammer's up to rank 9. So I mean, it's just growing decently at the cost of everything else. But our goals are being achieved. It's funny that you're. I have already recommended her sweet reincarnation. It's very nice. It's a great storyline, and it's so cozy. Land of sweets. That's what he wants to create, you know. But nice of you to have fixed all the Discord stuff with inviting those accounts, Nick, and just handling that. Then everything is back to chilling again, I think. Well, of course, eternal dying. Anything else that's new here? No, not really. Yeah. Well, hmm, I don't know who you're talking to. Are you talking about the 9C guy? I mean, if they're spamming defense, I mean, that's pretty good. But he's running around with, okay, it's Elpida Rider Sword. Okay. No, I mean, he is clustered here, but what was the last town he made? This one, which is a weird town far over here. I mean, dude, I mean, it's weird. It's weird. But where is it? Wasn't there a cropper here? Yeah. It's because the guy is gone now. Like if he can settle a fourth town pretty fast, he could settle here in Gray Zone, and then he can get 75%. 100. Oh, you want them to take this one over here, the Tar Town. It's just this one was more centered close to you and to all his other towns. Yeah, I get that, Nick. But this is a 75%. And he could settle it right now as in Egypt. He doesn't have any Egypt towns right now. This guy cannot chief. Oh, well, he does have this town, but okay. But I mean, he could also build this as a capital and then take 1, 2, 3. He can only take those two, but that's still fine. But here he could get an Egypt 150%. I'm just saying this one is easier than him trying to build an Egyptian chief here and spend 2 days trying to send the chief back and forth to take a cropper down here. So if he could settle right now, it would be, he only has 3 towns, so he could settle the next as a 4th. It would be way simpler for him. Oh yeah, well yeah, you can 0 it too. Wait, main building. I already killed the main building. I'm an idiot. Oh well, I forgot. Oh well. Okay, so if the croplands are 9, they do get destroyed. So, oh, he didn't even finish production to 10. Lol. But okay, that means pretty much all, yeah, all his croplands are gone then. And I don't think they have any pop. Yeah, we didn't drop him that much in pop either. So now I can try and target everything in the main town. And then hope, and 2, 3 rest fields, and then maybe the whole thing will collapse. So we'll see how that goes. Academy there. Mm. So yeah, stealing some members and securing this area that we control the most. And then we'll see who and what we'll have to fight in the different areas. At least there are people of different sorts. Yeah, that's good. But I mean, the ones we've invited so far are not necessarily the best either, but it 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 gives us area control and possible in-game growth and yeah, the plan is to just fight all of us against everybody else. So should give everybody a chance. There's limitations to what we can do, but just a way for us to burn our end-game units. And they're only 11 after all. They haven't secured the 3rd one though. They have that as a backup. And they have those 2 oases, but they don't have this one. Omea. That's this guy. Yeah. I guess I can help bombard him too. If needed. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, I could imagine he's just building defense. But we'll figure it out. I presume they're making off too. Yeah, we're pretty sure. We're pretty sure, buddy. You can get 75% though, but no, wait. No, he is in our quad. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Problem is we want to have fun and be a little serious at the same time. He's just very small. And he didn't even start that late. We have other applicants that started at these coordinates that are bigger with 4 towns. So He has run a VV before, but he's slacking now. You can slack and run a VV at the same time, bro. So, yeah, I'll just ignore. "33 minutes." Yeah. I need to extend it anyways. But yeah. Yeah, if I were these guys, I would also just do production. If that was what you were saying. Like, just buy their time. There will also come more def, but he can't kill both right now, right? I don't know. We will figure it out. But I don't really have much more to show you guys. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I'm beating a senseless dead guy already. I mean, it's not very entertaining. I wish we could do the full settlement, but then we just have to prep it for gray zone, and that's building a stonemason and just one of each field to something, plus some little infrastructure, and then nothing else will go on. Um, um, so honestly, and I told you about the early game, the progression. We're just gonna build a cropper and get some production going and keep raiding and have some fun with that, and then we'll see where it goes. I might do a little stream here and there, but yeah, it takes a while for stuff to happen. I love streaming X10. It's a little bit more versatile in regard to development. Um, so here it becomes a little stagnant in these cases. Um, so yeah, but it was nice seeing you guys again, and we'll figure something out for the coming times. So thanks for dropping in, and I wish you the best. So have a great night, you guys, and until next time, bye bye.